A lot of women today are not interested in just average regular men. I mean, Kevin Samuel's channel was proof of this. You had a woman come on week after week after week, argue as to why they deserved a high value man, right? A man who was the top 10%, sometimes the top 5 or 1%. You had countless women come on and do that. And then even, Kendra G, she has her show where you have a lot of women coming on again talking about their dating standards. Many of them going for the top percentage of men. Then we also have to think about the women who are constantly going viral over their different dating expectations or dating desires. I mean, there's even a trend on TikTok of different women talking about their maintenance routine and how much money they need to be sent in order to maintain their beauty regimen. And then you have other women going online talking about why men actually do prefer and like high maintenance women.
As much as men like to pretend they don't like high maintenance women, the truth is they love it. They be eating it up. Men love a woman that keeps her nails done, her hair done, her lashes, her makeup, her outfit on point. Men love when you smell good. Men love all that stuff. But my thing is, you want all the benefits that come associated with having a well-kept woman, but you don't want to invest in it. All of a sudden, you want to bring me around your friends. You want to bring me around your family to show me off. Let's be real. It's to show me off as if you're the reason for my upkeep. As if you've been the one maintaining my appearance. I just met you. I don't want to hang around your homeboys. I don't want to hang around your family. I want to go to the mall. The only reason these men want to bring you around these people in their life so early on, let's make that part clear, so early on into your relationship is because they want to show you off as if you're a trophy. So if I'm the trophy and you want to show me off, pay for it.
So, I mean, really, most women want men with resources. Like, this is not surprising. Honestly, I think it's a part of female nature. And I recently shared this on my X, or formerly known as Twitter page, I think dating and mating and marrying in the Black community, one of the challenges that we have is that there are a lot of women out there who just are not necessarily interested with men on their level. And I've thought long and hard about this. Like, what is the reason that women today have such high standards? And I think there's a couple of reasons, right? But one reason I think women today have such high standards and even such unrealistic standards is because you have to think, what percentage of Black women, first of all, actually grew up in a two-parent household where they saw a functioning, healthy marriage? What percentage? If the majority of Black children today are being born into single-parent households, you have a lot of women who have no conception of what a marriage even looks like. So because of that, there is no sense of reality as to what it means to actually maintain a marriage, because that is something that you would hopefully and usually see over time. You would glean as you see your parents getting together over the years. You'd see how they work out conflict. Like, that is something that you would just pick up naturally if you were in a two-parent household. But because most women today are not in a two-parent household, they're left to now media. They're left to social media. They're left to these movies. They're left to these romance novels to try to come up with some idea of what it means to be taken care of. And unfortunately, all of these things are based upon fantasy. But you take a lack of a two-parent household, a lack of really any understanding of what it means to maintain a healthy family, and then combine that with fairy tales and social media and media programming, you have what you have today. But anyways, I wanted to share just a few of the comments that I got when I shared this tweet. So it said, many Black men want a regular, nice Black woman. Many Black women want a rich superhero. Hypergamy. Ladies don't see men on their level as good options. That's a big issue in the dating market today. To break this down, so we're going to let's see if we can just look at some of the most popular tweets, right? This one right here says, it's also why there is a generation of women that will end up alone in the future, claiming they're waiting for this 7-figure man. Well, okay. There's another one that says it isn't true. You have to separate women on social media from reality. I live in the real world, and Black women will get with a man who is responsible, not rich. Black women is not difficult as social media makes them to be. So this is someone who is like, no, that's not true. You cannot believe the social media hype. And honestly, I think he's right. Honestly, I do think social media sometimes can paint a false narrative. It's good for people to get offline, and just live. Here's another one that says, to be honest, most Black men and Black women want to be loved, appreciated, and understood. When you take away the smoke and mirrors, then you get to the core of who people truly are and what they truly desire. And I think she's right. Like, outside of all this whole social media programming, people just want to be loved and people just want to be respected for who they are, men and women. And when I think people can just get beyond that, it can be a beautiful thing. Black women have to understand we're never on the same level as men. We're way above it. It's the man who has to try to bring the woman down to his level. So you better make him jump high. I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, if you come with that energy, I don't even know what to say to that. If that's your perspective, good luck finding someone who's willing to jump. The one, the Instagram reality TV effect, that's true. Television and social media were the worst things that happen to women. Here it says, no cap. Most of us literally want the bare minimum of that, while the average Black woman wants someone they don't even qualify for. So, I mean, says, so are the unemployment and housing statistics. It says, no, ladies aren't taught by white society to see their own men as men. This is a society program, and once we recognize that we're on the test subject, then we can make the changes. Until then, we're going to have these gender conversations when we should have to fix family combos. I mean, he's right. There is obviously some programming going on, and there's obviously incentive to keep Black folks at war. Okay, guys, so really, I mean, I just wanted to share a few comments. A person has the right to create and to maintain whatever standards that they want. That is their right. That does not mean that other people have to live up to those standards and expectations. So if you're a woman and you expect to have an 8-figure man, a multi-millionaire, billionaire, you can, and you are not going to settle for less. Dream big, go for it, hold on to that dream. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the billionaire man is obligated to choose you. And so this is where I think, we get to test and to see whether or not the standards that we have work for us and are giving us what we want, or whether or not they are potentially keeping us out of a market or keeping us out of a situation that would actually really make us meaningful. Because some of these standards that women think are going to make them happy and think are going to make a fulfilling relationship have no bearing at all. So, and this is hopefully what you would be able to understand this or learn this if you grew up in a healthy family situation. But those who don't have that. But it is never too late to learn, right? You can still learn relationship skills. You can still understand what it actually truly means to have a healthy marriage, what it truly means to actually have a long-term successful relationship. And I think that's where sometimes, drawing upon older couples, if you have mentorship opportunities, maybe looking to older couples in church or things like that, where you see people actually living it. Being around those kind of people, getting offline and being around people who are actually doing the thing and have been doing the thing and are doing it well and are enjoying each other and have gone through different seasons, that's when you really get to know what it's really going to take to have a healthy relationship, what it's going to take and have a healthy marriage. Not these social media trends telling you how much money it's going to take just to have you take on a date. That stuff is vanity. It's foolishness. If you really want to know how to have a good, healthy relationship, talk to an older couple. Like I said, talk to an older couple. Talk to somebody who's been doing it. It is happily doing it and has gone through some seasons. Not somebody who looks cute on Instagram. Anybody can look cute on Instagram, but that doesn't mean it's real. Anyways, that's what I got. Let me know what you guys think. If you agree or disagree, let me know. Leave your questions, comments, concerns in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening. If you got this far, and we'll talk later. Bye.